So I got that video recorded. I'm sorry, I've not been awake for very long. My hair is still messed up. And I got this little thing in the corner of my phone. Sorry, my mouth is dry. And it tells me that there's a phone call. So, recent says Penny. We'll call.
Hello?
Hello, you called earlier. It's Sean.
Hey, Sean, it's Penny.
Hey.
So I'm out sick and I will not be there Monday. I have COVID, so I will not be there Monday.
Is there anybody who can assist me with this, ma'am? I can't do these things myself.
There's not going to be anybody there till a week from Monday. Can we do it then?
Ma'am, I got 10 days from the day I was served the papers. 10 days. No, it can't be done then.
Okay, because Marcia's out of town and I'm sick.
And that's the problem, ma'am, and is that I've been going to mandated reporters for 5 years. We've all been pushing housing. I do the housing thing because if I get housing, then I can get help. But obviously the housing thing is not going to work. I mean, I've got 5 years worth of recorded evidence that shows that I've been going to mandated reporters trying to get help and getting blown off. When you are homeless, the cops are hell to you and they want you to move along, and the general public wants you to move along, and then you move, and then you move, and then you move, and the next place they want you to move, and the next place that you want to move they want you to move. Here's the thing, ma'am, I need help. I can't do these things myself. They have done everything that they can to cut me off from the ability to do myself. Am I wrong, or do I have to have someone go in with me to even go to the courthouse?
Okay, and secondly, Sean, I do not give you permission to record me.
It doesn't matter if you give me permission. We are in the state of Nebraska.
Okay. Are you recording me?
I absolutely am. I have to show that I am trying to turn this abuse into mandated reporters.
Okay, I apologize that I have COVID, Sean. I really, really do.
That's right, and the courts need to know that I do not have any representation or help because of your illness. That's not my fault.
Okay, I'm not representing you in any kind of capacity. I can help you look at the paperwork and kind of sort through it, but I can't represent you.
Ma'am, I'm not asking you to be a lawyer. I'm asking you to help me to turn in my predators. I'm asking you to look at evidence of abuse and then help me to turn it in.
Okay, and I will do that, but I can't do that until I'm well, and that won't be till next week. I apologize, Sean. If I could be there Monday, I would.
And that's the thing, ma'am, is that the courts need to know that. That I am trying to get help, that your illness is not my fault.
And it's not my fault either, Sean.
Exactly.
Apologize.
That's the thing, is that of course it's not your fault. I'm not blaming you for getting sick. What I'm saying is that no matter what, whenever it comes time where I actually have I have to do it by myself, and I'm not allowed because of the mentally ill tag, ma'am. I mean, I'm not saying that you're a bad person for getting sick. I'm saying that if you don't tell them that you're sick, then they write whatever narrative that they want down. It's not that I'm not trying to get help.
Okay, and my illness has no bearing on any of this.
Your illness does have a bearing on it. You're not able to help me on Monday because of your illness. That does have a bearing on it. That absolutely does. If you can't do this, Because you're sick, that has a bearing on it.
Okay,
It absolutely
so
does.
what is the date on the paper, Sean?
The date on the paper, I believe, is December 30th. Apparently, she must have touched it with her cheek as she was asking a question and then she hung up.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 308 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey Penny, it's Sean Schwartz. You asked me a question and then we got disconnected, so I was calling you back. That's what they do. You go to mandated reporters, they go out of their way to do that shit. Obviously, I need help. Obviously, I'm not going to be allowed to do these things myself. Obviously, there is too much to go through. Obviously, I need help. Obviously, this abuse is not a joke. Obviously, the way that homeless people are treated is the same everywhere. Move along, move along, move along. Nobody gives a shit about the homeless. I have no fucking clue what I'm doing. None. No matter what I try, it's wrong. You go to mandated reporters, and this is how you get treated. If you got COVID, you can't do nothing because you got COVID. I'm jumping through all these hoops to try to get help. Move here, move there, move here, move there. Obviously, I've tried going to the mandated reporters. Obviously, this isn't a myth. Obviously, these people do exist. This is how the homeless are treated nationwide. You say there's all these services, all these services. There's not. The other recordings with Penny show that she's basically trying to get me to push Meg completely out. Meg is a witness to this shit. The recordings that I have with Meg show the shit that she's, well, pulling her punches on. Being non-committal about. Well, be fucking honest. This is what it is really like. You are not allowed to do anything for yourself. You're not allowed. When you are called mentally ill, your rights no longer exist. Anyone can abuse you at any point in time, and people like Penny aren't going to do anything about it. If you can't do it because you're sick, that is not my fault. Now, I would love to turn Penny in. I would love to, but again, I can't go to the courthouse. Hello?
Sean, this is Penny. My phone died in the middle of our conversation.
All right. I can understand that. That's a valid reason.
Okay, so bottom line is I cannot be there till a week from Monday, and we will look through all of your things at that time, and that is the bottom line. That is all I can do.
So I won't have any help until it's too late. That's let me say something. Let's say I've got cancer, all right? Now, or not cancer, but let's say I've got diabetes and I need special shoes. Otherwise, in a couple of weeks, my feet are going to get amputated. So I go to all these places that I'm supposed to go to that are supposed to have these special shoes. They're supposed to provide people like me with these special shoes. You know, giving me those special shoes 6 months after my feet are amputated don't do me any good.
Okay, Sean, we're supposed to be working on housing. That's what we're supposed to be working on.
Ma'am, I've been jumping through this housing thing for all these years so that I could get help with the mandatory reporting thing, to get help stopping the abuse.
And we were scheduled for Monday to go look for a place to live, and I got sick. I apologize I got sick. I can't help it. So bottom line is, I will not be able to see you until a week from Monday. That is just the way it is. I can't do anything else.
And that's the problem. That allows me to be abused further. It prevents me from being able to defend myself against these abusers. I mean, Marcia said that she was going to talk to you about this. Did she?
She did. But again, I was diagnosed this morning with COVID, and I cannot come on Monday. I cannot put people's lives at risk so that I can look at that paperwork.
And here's the thing, ma'am, is that people are dead. That's the point of all of this. People are dead, and it's not being taken seriously. There's a disabled man who is being abused, including the housing situation, and nobody's doing anything.
Okay, like I said, I will see you a week from Monday.
Ma'am, I will be in jail a week from Monday if I don't get help with this. I will be in jail.
Why are you going to be in jail?
Because I have to take care of this legal paperwork. If I don't, I end up in jail for crimes I didn't commit. There is no representation for me and no help. I have gone to mandated reporters repeatedly to try to turn this in. I don't want to put this stuff on the internet. I've said that from day one. I'm trying to get help. I wouldn't have to post things on the internet if I was getting that help. If I was going to these mandated reporters and they weren't continually blowing me off, telling me to do other things. Ma'am, I am not just frustrated. I am scared. I am extremely scared. I went to Nicole Peralta about this 5 years ago. I went to Tamara about this 5 years ago. I went to Jen Beebe and Nicole Peralta about this again after Natalie died. I mean, there is all of this evidence that I am telling the truth, and nobody is looking at it. And meanwhile, I'm getting railroaded by the courts, and the things that they are doing to me in the courts prevent me from turning them in.
Okay, Sean, my role right now in your life is to help you find a place to live. And that's what we were going to work on Monday. So we will have to do that a week from Monday. That is my role.
Are you
right
a mandated reporter?
I am an advocate. I am a mandated reporter.
Exactly my point.
Okay.
Exactly my point.
Okay, Sean, we're not getting anywhere with this. The bottom line is I will see you a week from Monday. That is just the way it is. Okay?
I don't mind posting this on the internet. Thank you very much. I'll see you a week from
You do not
Monday.
have my-
I don't need her permission.